All right, time now for a great book. Maybe you want something for the summer. This is fabulous and local. A Colchester native and a retired East Hartford firefighter, K.A. Brown, is proving it is never too late to embark on a lifelong dream.
His new journey is as an author. In his debut book, Program to Win, is available now, and he's here to talk more about us. This is fantastic and fascinating at the same time. First of all, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Yeah,
we appreciate
26
that. 26
years.
years. God bless.
Yeah.
So I think this is so interesting that you actually dabbled in writing your whole life, and especially when you were a firefighter.
Yeah.
And then one day, tell us a story, there was this pivotal lieutenant who kind of launched this dream unknowingly.
So there's a lieutenant at the time. I was younger, still on the job, and I used to write a lot, probably to deal with.
That's the lieutenant we're looking at right now?
Yeah, his name's Dick Sennerth. He's a great guy. And so he made me promise one day. He had picked up a book that I hadn't finished, or a story that I hadn't finished, and wanted to know why I didn't finish them. And I really didn't do that. So what he did was he made me promise one day that he would make me finish one and give him a copy. And I just had the opportunity last month to hand him a copy of the book. And I was kind of surprised how much it meant to both of us. You know,
how many years ago was this?
Probably at least 15 years ago.
That's
when the promise was
right?
made. Maybe a little more.
A little thing, oh, promise me you're going to write it. You just never know sometimes how your words are going to impact someone, which is so cool. And this is called Program to Win. I read the little blurb. We haven't gotten a chance to read the whole debut novel yet because we just got our hands on it. But it's a doctor seeking to cure cancer discovers a strange genetic key. What if a corrupt politician and a power-hungry billionaire could take away your choice in voting by using that discovery? And what if people had to die to verify their plan would work? And it goes on. But so this sounds like one of those page-turning novels that we all turn to.
I've had really good reviews on it so far, and the most common reply is that it's a great, entertaining book. People said it's like a great vacation book, take to the beach, whatever. So I'm getting that a lot about it right now.
Did you get the inspiration from actually meeting the people on the fires and things like that?
So that's one of the things I draw from a lot, is that in my life experience, I've seen people in a lot of different positions in their lives. Yeah, and I've seen how they react to it, so I kind of add that to my characters' responses to situations.
Okay.
I think it gives it a little bit more realism and allows it to be, more heartfelt when people read it.
So, and this is, you plan that this is going to be a series. There's more to come.
Yes, I'm actually actively working on book 2 right now. Working on nailing down the title, so we're still working on that right now. But I'm about 3/4 done, so I hope that next year at this time I'll be releasing book 2.
Wow, that's
in the
really
series.
remarkable.
So many people want to write a book. Like, what's your process?
Yeah, I was just about to say, what do you do? Do you sit in a room? What do you do?
I basically, I find time to sit down now. Now that I'm retired, I have the ability to go travel a little bit. So a lot of times when I go away, I sit down, I make time in the morning, in the early morning, sit and write.
Okay.
But I've been asked a lot, what do you have to do to be a writer? And the first thing is you just have to write. You have to start writing and let it take its process.
This is a pretty intricate plot theory here.
I get that a lot. So, but yeah, like I said, I've been writing on and off my whole life, so I've just applied it to finishing it and having a good, entertaining story. So.
And you actually, other people who might have been in the service industry, from whether it be police or firefighter, they should know there's a special publishing company, Tactical 16, and they actually help. They specifically want to publish people who've been in your line of work.
That's correct. Tactical 16 Publishing. A friend of mine turned me on to them when I wasn't really sure how I was going with the publishing route. And they specialize fire, police, and military stories. So, and it doesn't have to be like my book is not a firefighting story. It's a story.
It's a political thriller.
It's just a thriller.
Well, let me ask you a question. Where's Bryce?
Where's Bryce? You'll have
Chapter 20.
You'll have to read the book and find out.
I'm intrigued already.
I don't know if you can see this at home, but there's the White House in there, and it's kind of in this fury of it's like DNA going through the White House. Anyway, this was designed by a local artist also.
Yeah, so a local artist, her name's Kristen Haddad. Her company is KillyStrated.com. She actually designed the cover work for me, and she's actually working on the cover for book 2. I've just had such great response from people about it.
All right, so where do we go to get the book?
Amazon, Barnes & Noble, anywhere online. You can go to my publisher's website, tactical16.com, tactical16publishing.com.
And there's a
QR code right now. And just real quick, before we let you go, you have a book signing coming up.
I have 2 coming up. So the first is on July 28th, 9 a.m. at Tim's Bistro in Colchester.
Okay.
And then the second one will be on the 29th. That's going to be also in Colchester at Broadway Wine and Spirits. And that one is actually, they have an event called Bourbon, Books, and Bordeaux, where they're going to have a tasting for bourbon and wine at the same time.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Books.
Well, K.A., we can't thank you enough for coming on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.